Hello, everyone. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. It would really help the channel out quite a bit. Thank you very much.
The Skelly Oil Company presents Captain Midnight. Captain Midnight, brought to you every day, Monday through Friday, at the same time, by the Skelly Oil Company, Skelly Jobbers and Dealers. Skelly, you know, was the originator of tailor-made gasoline. Skelly Aeromax, the gasoline that's weather right for your car. But now for today's big news. The big news that fellas and girls everywhere will soon be talking about. Listen closely so you'll be the first one in your crowd to know the exciting news. Ready? Now here it is. There's a brand new kind of bicycle tire on the market. It's made especially for members of the new 1940 Flight Patrol. It's going to be sold only at Skelly service stations. And what's more, the name of this new kind of tire, printed in big raised letters along the side, is the Captain Midnight bicycle tire. Say, what do you know about that? A special new high-grade bicycle tire, as smart and modern and streamlined as a Spartan monoplane, and named after Captain Midnight himself. Say, boy, wouldn't you like to be the first fellow or girl in your block to own a pair of genuine Captain Midnight bicycle tires? There are two kinds, too. The big all-black clincher balloons and the single-tube type with white sidewalls. The treads of both are jet black, tempered rubber, black as midnight, and tougher than rhino hide. But listen, here's the best part of it, the price. These marvelous new tires cost only $2 each for the all-black clincher balloons and only $1.60 for the white sidewall single-tube type. Either kind will make your bike look like $1 million and mark you as a real up-and-coming member of Captain Midnight's new 1940 Flight Patrol. So there, now you know the big news. And it's something to tell all your bike-riding friends about. Tell them there's something new at their Skelly service station. The new Captain Midnight bicycle tires. Tell them those Captain Midnights are big and tough and long-wearing. Tell them it says Captain Midnight right on the side of each tire in raised letters. And say, if you ride a bike, you'll surely want to look at these new tires for yourself. Ask your Skelly man about them tomorrow. If he hasn't any in stock, write a letter or a postcard to Captain Midnight in care of the Skelly Oil Company, Kansas City, Missouri. He'll send you full information about the thrilling new Captain Midnight bicycle tires. And now to Captain Midnight. Just at the moment when everything seems to be going well for the famous pilot and his friends, an ominous, dangerous cloud is gathering overhead. The criminal, Ivan Shark, has prepared a fiendish trap for Captain Midnight. As our scene today opens, day is just breaking in the little circular valley where Captain Midnight's party has taken refuge. The pilot and his young companion, Chuck Ramsey, have been sound asleep, wrapped in their blankets near the embers of the campfire. But Captain Midnight has awakened and is looking at his wristwatch in the faint light. Listen as he calls softly.
Hey, Chuck. Chuck, wake up. Mm-hmm. Come on, Chuck. Come on. Snap out of it.
What's that?
Up and at 'em, Chuck. We've got lots to do. Come on.
What time is it? Oh, let's sleep some more.
Nothing doing, Chuck. It's almost daylight.
Oh, gosh, is it that late? I thought it was the middle of the night.
Yes, I know, but it isn't. Come on now. Get your boots on.
Gee, I only went to sleep about 15 minutes ago.
Yes. The way it seems to me, too. But come on. Let's get down to the plains.
Okay, Captain. I'll have my boots on in a second.
We've got to warm up those engines. This is one day we can't afford to have any motor trouble.
Well, suppose one of them doesn't turn up right.
In that case, we'll leave it, and both of us go in the other.
Well, if we fly both ships, who's going with us?
No one. And remember this, Chuck. If Shark's planes come at you, turn tail and run. Get back here just as quickly as you can.
Okay, I'll remember.
Senor Pereda's the only one who's had any backseat machine gun experience. Patsy's the only one who's had much flying. But we can't allow her to go on a trip like this.
I'll say we can't. And anyway, it'd be better to have Senor Perada remain here with Pinky and Slim.
That's what I thought. So this morning, you and I will pretend we're single-seater riders.
Oh, right you are, Captain. You lead and I'll follow.
All right, that's all you have to do. You saw how I turned that herd yesterday. And we'll use the same tactics today. Only with the two of us, the results ought to be better.
I'm all ready. Let's get started.
All right, come along. We've got to hurry now.
The only thing is, it sure would be nice if we could have some breakfast.
You're always thinking about something to eat, aren't you? Well, much as we may not like it, I guess this is one time we'll have to fly on empty stomachs.
That's where you're wrong, Captain Midnight.
Oh, gosh, it's Patsy. What are you doing up so early?
I'm going to see to it that you don't have to fly on empty stomachs. I've got the coffee pot here, and there's a dish full of nice, crisp tortillas.
Oh, boy, listen to that. Coffee and tortillas. We'll be able to take on a couple of Ivan sharks.
Just a minute. How long will all this take, Patsy?
Well, the tortillas are ready now, and I'm going to put the coffee pot on the fire. It'll be ready in about 3 or 4 minutes.
All right. In the meantime, Chuck and I will be warming up the engine. You better bring the coffee and tortillas down to the plains.
Right you are. I'll have the grub down there by the time you have the engines turned over.
Well, swell. I'll beat you down to the ships, Captain.
Oh, that's what you think. I can run faster than you can any day of the week.
Go to it, Captain Midnight.
Now, Chuck, you jump in that cockpit and turn this one over.
Yeah, right you are, Captain.
Oh, wait. Hold it a second, Chuck.
What's the matter?
Look. Look up the hill back of us. Looks like something moving.
Gosh, sure looks like it. Who could it be?
What? Why, it's someone running. He's coming directly for us.
Oh, I know who it is. It's Pablo. He was to be on guard duty early this morning.
Oh, something must have happened. Oh, here he is now.
El Capitan! El Capitan!
Well, what's happened, Pebbles? Is anything wrong?
See me, Capitan. Please, you will come with me.
Quick, what is it? Chuck and I haven't got any time to waste.
Well, across the lake bed, Senor. Pinky and Slim, they see the men coming.
Oh, gosh, Red, listen to that.
Who are they, Pebbles?
We do not know me, Capitan.
Did you see him, Captain?
Well, see. I see them also. Come with me, quick.
Where, Pebbles? Where are you going?
Well, down in this place, under the trees, we cannot see. But up the hill, there is the big rock. We can see from there.
All right. Lead the way and hurry.
Well, see me, Capitan. You will follow me.
Come on, Chuck. Come on. Let's look into this.
Oh, gosh. You suppose it's some of Shark's men?
I don't know who else it could be.
I thought there were only 2 entrances into this valley.
That's what I thought, too. Mountain trail and the barranca. Evidently, there's another.
Hear me, Capitan. Up here.
All right. Now then, where did you see those men?
Across the lake bed, me, Capitan. You see the top of the hill?
Yes, I see it.
On the left side of the hill, Senor.
Oh, I see Captain Midnight. There's something moving there.
Pebbles, you're right. Now I can see better. Now, there's one man coming down the hillside. Yeah, there's another following him.
See me, Capitan. When Pinky and Slim see these men first, it was at the top of the hill.
And now they're halfway down.
Have you got any idea how many there are, Pebbles?
Well, no, me, Capitan, but this Pinky, he counts 15.
Jiminy Cricket's Red. 15. And maybe that's only a small part.
Now listen to me, you two. We've got to work fast. I thought we were safe in this crater. But Shark's men evidently have sneaked in through an entrance we didn't know anything about.
Oh, gosh, what are we going to do?
The lucky thing you and Patsy found that trail through the cave and down to the Aztec temple. And now, Chuck, you first. You run down to the cave, tell Ma Donovan and Patsy to get ready to leave at once. Tell Ma to tie up any provisions she may have in bundles as quickly as possible. Then you run back to the plains.
Oh, gosh, Captain, I forgot about them. Well, we have to leave those planes here.
I'll decide about that, Chuck. Now, hurry.
I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
All right. And you, Pebbles.
See?
You rouse Senor Perada and his men. Tell them to meet us at the mouth of the cave. Then go to the 2 guard posts and tell the guards the same thing. When you've done all that, come and report to me at the plane quick.
See me, Capitan. I hurry, lickety.
In the meantime, Captain Midnight and Chuck busied themselves draining the gasoline from one plane and transferring it to the other. Listen as Captain Midnight says.
Well, got almost all of the gas out of this tank and into the tank of the other plane.
But gosh, what good will this ship be with an empty tank?
It won't be any good, Chuck. In fact, as soon as we get the rest of the gas out, I'm going to set it on fire.
Set it on fire? Oh, Jiminy Crickets.
I've made up my mind what to do. We can't save both planes, so if this ship can't be of any use to us, it's not going to be of any use to Shark either.
Oh, gosh, that seems like an awful thing to have to do. To burn up a ship.
Yes, I know, but it can't be helped. It's the best thing under the circumstances.
Well, what are we going to do with the other ship?
You're going to fly it out of here.
I am? Alone?
Yes, and listen to me carefully. The other night, Senor Perada and I started to fly to a city which lies 150 miles northwest of here. But we didn't get there on account of that cattle drive. This time, however, you've got to get there.
But what about you, Red, and the others?
I'd go myself, Chuck, but I can be of more use here. Now that Shark's men have forced their way into this valley, it'd be suicide to try to stay here any longer.
Are you going down to the Aztec temple?
Yes. Patsy knows the way, so we'll take everybody down there. In the meantime, you get to this city and go to the authorities. Show your passport. Tell them the whole story. That is the story about Senor Perada and Ivan Shark.
Okay, I understand. And I'll be back with help just as soon as I can.
That's the stuff. There. The last of the gas.
Are you going to put this in the other tank?
No. There's enough in that tank already. I'm going to use this to make sure that plane burns up.
Well, shall I get in and start the engine of my plane?
No, Chuck, never mind. I'll get it. I want to rev up that motor. I want to make sure the engine is turning over right. You've got a lot of mountains and jungle to fly over.
Okay.
And while I'm starting your plane, you take out everything of value in this cockpit here. And whatever you do, Chuck, take out the parachute in the baggage compartment.
Oh, what'll I do with it?
Wear it, of course. All right, hop to it now while I start this engine.
I've got the parachute.
Fine, Chuck, put it on.
There wasn't anything in the other cockpit. Only this helmet and pair of goggles.
Okay, put them on.
Right. How's the engine turning over?
Well, I can't tell just yet. She hasn't warmed up enough.
You say the city is straight northwest of here?
Yes, and you'll have to fly a compass course, because there aren't any landmarks I can give you.
Okay. Now, that means about 315 degrees.
Right. Now then, we'll run this engine up and see how she's hitting.
How's she hitting?
All right, turning over like a sewing machine.
Oh, look. Here comes Patsy.
All right, I'm going to throttle down and get out of here. Then you can take my place.
Okay, Captain.
Ma's all ready to go, Captain Midnight. I brought a big cup of coffee and some tortillas.
Oh, good, good. Here's some coffee, Chuck. It'll warm you up some. You got a tough job of flying ahead of you.
Okay. Boy, this sure tastes good.
Here are the tortillas, Chuck.
Oh, swell. I'll put them in my pocket and eat them on the way.
Have any of the men arrived at the cave yet, Patsy?
Yes, Captain. Some of Senor Pareda's men are there already.
Oh, gosh, I hate to leave you. I hope everything goes all right.
Gee, can I go along?
No, not this time. You're going to stay here with me, Patsy.
I think the engine's warm enough now, Captain. Shall I take off?
Just a second, Chuck. I want to give you some last-minute instructions.
Okay, I'm listening.
Now, whatever you do, don't attempt to make a forced landing in the jungle. If anything happens, bail out and take your chances that way. Even though it may look as if you could get away with a landing in the jungle, you just can't do it.
Okay, I won't try it.
Look, Captain Midnight.
What?
Look, on the other side of the lake bed.
It's those men. They're down on the lake bed. Quick, Chuck. You've got to get off at once. Hurry.
Hurry, hurry. Those men are running this way.
Goodbye, Captain Midnight. Goodbye, Patsy.
Now, listen, go easy, Chuck. Taxi down the bank and out into the open. Then, without stopping, give it the gun.
Right you are.
Quick, Patsy, quick, over here.
Chuck can't make it. Those men are running this way. They'll shoot at him.
Here's some matches, Patsy. Get ready to strike one when I tell you. Hurry.
Well, what are you doing? Why, gosh, you're pouring gasoline on the wing.
There, that's enough. Hurry now. Strike a match and throw it on the wing, quick.
There.
Look. Look, Chuck's taking off.
The men out on the lake bed. They've stopped. They're kneeling down. They're going to shoot at Chuck.
Well, Ivan Shark's plan seems to be working out perfectly. But one thing the criminal did not anticipate is Chuck Ramsey's takeoff in the Black Plane. Will the young pilot be able to get away safely? Thrilling and exciting events are ahead. Don't miss them. Tune in tomorrow to Captain Midnight. And now, here's a real idea. The next time you stop in at your Skelly service station with Dad, get him to step over to the accessory counter to see if there isn't something he needs for the car. Now, wait, and I'll tell you why. He may need some new Skelco spark plugs, or maybe a new defroster fan, or a nice warm heater, or a powerful new Skelco battery. But here's the idea. Just, accidentally, sorta, you get him to see those new Captain Midnight bicycle tires, too. And say, who knows? It just might happen that you'll find a nice pair of Captain Midnight bicycle tires under your tree on Christmas morning. You see? Now, that is an idea, isn't it? Well, why don't you try it tonight? Now, don't forget to tune in again tomorrow, same time, same station, for further transcribed adventures of Captain Midnight. Brought to you by the Skelly Oil Company, Skelly Jobbers and Dealers. Can Chuck safely reach the city to which Captain Midnight told him to go? Or will Ivan Shark's planes shoot him down? Be sure to listen tomorrow. Until then, this is Don Gordon, your Skelly man, saying goodbye and happy landing!